Coming up, incredible cell phone video of a deadly tornado, the latest on the monster twister that struck Oklahoma next.
And now it's our turn for those showers and thunderstorms. They're approaching western Arkansas now. An updated forecast for the rest of your Tuesday coming up.
Plus, overseas for so long, but back home in the natural state, the latest on a long overdue homecoming. Fox 16 Good Day starts right now.
A severe weather alert has been issued for today. Fox 16 Good Day starts now.
Good morning and welcome to Fox 16 Good Day. I'm Deidre Wilson.
And I'm meteorologist Greg D. It is a Fox 16 severe weather alert day, and here's why. We are watching thunderstorms this morning on Fox 16 pinpoint radar. They're right now leaving northeast Arkansas, but there's more moving out to the west and northwest parts of the state, and that will likely lead to more chances of some showers and storms. Now, where it hasn't rained, we're in the 70s, but sunshine is starting to peek out in places like Little Rock and Hot Springs, and we're warming back up to those 70s as we watch the storms move in from the west. Check out your temperature forecast for today, upper 70s to around 80, with more storm chances throughout the afternoon. That's a look at your forecast. One last look at your traffic this morning. Couple of heavy spots, I-30 across the Arkansas River heading in from North Little Rock to Little Rock itself. Downtown 630 looking fine. Now Cantrell a little bit slow heading into 430 this morning. Had an accident earlier on Chenal. That's still there, slowing traffic down. And traffic is slow on 430 southbound from the Big Rock interchange back down to Shackelford Road to the Shackelford crossing area. That's where you're slow this morning. Colonel Glenn looks fine in I-30. No problems down towards the south and west, though. There is a police officer watching your speed near Mableville. He's close to I-30 and 430, so watch that interchange this morning. Things will be a little slow there. No major issues on 530, 167 or Dixon Road. 440 looks fine around the Riverport this morning. That's your latest check of your forecast and your traffic. Now let's get your headlines from Deidre.
Thanks, Greg. The top story this morning, the damage in Oklahoma, or a tornado half a mile wide, destroying houses and many other buildings, including Plaza Towers Elementary School in Moore, Oklahoma. Search and rescue workers there say children drowned to death. The Oklahoma State Department of Health says the Moore Hospital also damaged, with 13 patients being transported to other area hospitals. Emergency crews are working nonstop there to try and rescue people that are still trapped in the rubble. Currently, the breakdown, at least 101 people are dead due to this twister, but the Oklahoma Medical Examiner's Office saying this morning that the death toll is expected to rise. And part of that fast-moving storm system clipping parts of Arkansas. Live in Siloam Springs area is Channing Barker, where it looks like some damage was hit in that area. Channing?
Hey, good morning to you guys. We are here in Siloam Springs, and I just want to show you a little bit of what we are experiencing here in Northwest Arkansas. Take a look behind me. The roof completely off of this house here in Siloam. As you can see, some of the debris has now gone straight into the tree as well. You've got some of the insulation from the roof, from other parts of the house completely off, and now onto the front yard. Also, this debris has not only gone from the house and the roof to the front yard, it's gone all the way into this street right here in front that runs right in front of the house. So the wind definitely doing damage here in Siloam. Thankfully, no injuries being reported in Siloam. However, we do have one death in Springdale from debris flying onto a car. A young man did pass away after some debris fell on his car. So that is the only fatality we are seeing here in Northwest Arkansas from this storm. Power is back on in this area. That is a good thing because folks were without power in Siloam on this street for the last couple of hours, so now that is back on. But this family here in Siloam definitely going to be picking up the pieces as they return home this morning. I'm Channing Barker. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Channing. And as Channing was just telling us, a 19-year-old Springdale man was killed when debris from the storm collided with his vehicle. Springdale police said debris from the severe storm that swept through Northwest Arkansas collided into his vehicle while he was on the road, causing him to crash. The victim was pronounced dead soon after that crash.
And the Springdale police are withholding the name of the driver until the family has been notified.
And turning to Central Arkansas, reports of storm damage reported in Conway. Fox 16's Dustin Barnes is live with the very latest there. Dustin, what are you hearing and seeing this morning as light begins to arise there?
Well, Deidre, good morning to you. Let me just step out of the way here and just show you here. This will definitely wake you up in the morning. The people who live in this house, this is a house, and they tell me they are okay, but of course this scared them. They say that they were, hearing the winds. The winds were really, really high here last night in Conway. They said it was about 11:30. One of the, occupants in the house told me that he was, standing at the door just amazed at the wind, the sound of the wind, and then all of a sudden this tree came toward him, so he just basically closed the door and just, wanted to see where it was going to land. It landed on the house here. They're not sure exactly if it punctured the roof any. He says they haven't, really looked at that just right now. They are tenants, so they are contacting their landlord right now to kind of get them to, get this tree away from this house. But it really just scared them. Some neighbors, in the area here just passing by in awe, and they say that they had to get their trash cans. Their trash cans were like, strewn across the road, so they had to get those and bring them back into their yards. But the family is doing okay here. Again, there were some reports of trees down, a few trees down here in the area, but nothing like this with it actually being on top of the house. But the family, they're doing okay and just glad that it wasn't much worse. Live in Conway, Dustin Barnes, Fox 16 News.
Those storms coming through quickly. Greg D just informing me that happened early this morning between 6 and 7. Wasn't expecting anything like that, though. All right. Thanks, Dustin. Nearly 200 airmen are back on American soil after a 6-month deployment. A lot of hugs, handshakes, and smiles as family and friends reunited with loved ones. The trip from Southwest Asia to Little Rock, you guys, 18 hours long. But the airmen we spoke to say it was all worth it for one father. This is his 3rd deployment.
Some of the things that make it easier is we do a calendar and just mark off the days as we go and try to take it 1 week at a time. And some of the things to look forward overseas is about every week they get a steak night. So you count off your weeks on how many steak nights you got left in the AOR.
Well, we certainly are glad they are back home. When asked what he wants to do now, the Master Sergeant says he wants a cheeseburger and an American beer, so get them all that they want. All right, turning to what's trending now. We're talking about the tornado that swept through Moore, Oklahoma. Tragic 166 to 200 mile an hour winds. The unspeakable for people there, especially parents that lost their children.
Yeah, very sad to see, and many of you, of course, sending out your wishes and prayers to the folks down in Oklahoma. We've let you do that on the Fox 16 Facebook page. You can get in there and just leave your thoughts and prayers for some of the folks. And by the way, if you're looking to do something for them, the Red Cross is probably the best place to donate. And Kim says, I've had a few Facebook friends that have family there. A couple that have heard from their loved ones and that they are safe. Some folks may still be trying to reach friends and family. Of course, in a situation like this, cell phones are often down, there's no power, so it's very hard, and I know that makes it very hard for folks that are trying to reach their loved ones in Oklahoma. So if you'd like to leave your thoughts and your prayers there for the folks, visit the Fox 16 Facebook page. Connect with us this morning.
And I know our Red Cross here locally will be teaming up to do something and get stuff down there to the folks in Oklahoma. Facebook us at Fox 16 HD or Twitter at Fox 16 News. Use the hashtag Fox 16 Good Day to catch our attention. All right, still to come, our everyday economist is breaking down the economics of dating, of all things. Come on back to Good Day.
An interesting topic, and the weather, well, that's going to be of interest this afternoon as well. 70s and 80s with more storms rolling in. An update on your forecast coming up.
You're watching Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas with Deidre Wilson and meteorologist Greg D. This is Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas.